Okay, so today I am on another run. It's pretty hot. Whoopsies. Okay, so today I'm gonna go and get some more fruits and some salmon. Nice trees in the park, guys, so you can actually notice all the trees. They're growing bigger now. Used to be smaller when we first lived in this area around 9 years ago. So on my left side is a koala sanctuary. So during winter, the koalas actually, they live in a lot of places near this zone. On the right side is another sanctuary, lots of trees. Time, which is winter, we normally have kangaroos living on the sanctuaries on the right side where we are driving. So there'd be kangaroos crossing the street at night, especially after midnight when it gets very cold. kangaroos are actually protected in Australia. Same with a lot of animals like snakes, koalas, wallabies. Obviously, you have a lot of dangerous animals in Australia. We've got spiders, redback spiders, snakes. There are a lot of dangerous snakes in Australia, more than any other parts of the world. And all the snakes are protected. So if you find a snake where you live or anywhere that's moving around you, let them be, or if they're in your property, you can ring snake handlers so they can relocate the snakes. So a few years ago there was this big gigantic baby python crossing the street where we live. So we had to ring the snake guy at night. So this guy actually picked up the snake and relocated the snake somewhere else. So if you look at the roads just in front of us, they're like massive forest. So there are no houses in these areas. Both on the right side. See that sign just said wild animals. Yep. So on the right side, the same area. So they are habitats for kangaroos, snakes, obviously, wallabies. They're like smaller kangaroos, similar to. So if you are fond of nature, Australia is the best place to live. Similar to New Zealand as well. Well, I know that there are places like this in America, but we'll leave America as, we don't want to discuss that part of things. So New Zealand is similar to Australia, but there are no snakes in there. No kangaroos either, just other animals. Many species of flora and fauna. So on your left side we have still part of the big reserve. Same on the right side. So there'd be speed zones in this area like 60 kilometers, and there are signs that actually says keep an eye on animals crossing the road at night. Just be mindful of the surroundings, really. So it's another sunny day. It hasn't rained for a couple of weeks, so that's okay. Car is clean. We had a free car wash yesterday, courtesy of the owner of the car washing shop area. That gave us a free car wash. That was weird, but that's what you normally get when there's a lot of good people around. Pretty much majority of the drivers in Australia are pretty good. They follow rules and guidelines on the road, especially speed limit. There's a bit of traffic on the motorway, but we're not going to that direction at the moment. We're just going to another area, trying to avoid traffic jams and stuff. Normally, what's the time now? I think it's around nearly 11 a.m. Brisbane time. It's around this time when traffic starts to happen in the motorway. That's when people just goes to the, I think they go to the mall and do more relaxation and buy their groceries. The lifestyle in Australia is pretty relaxed and chill compared to big traffic in Manila. Well, New Zealand is pretty quiet too. New Zealand is a lot quieter than Australia. We lived in Wellington for several years, and life in there was pretty slow, quiet, a bit boring sometimes when it's a rainy day. You just go, what do I do now? Wellington is just rainy and windy most of the time, and when there's nothing to do, nothing else to do, you just sit down and watch the television or go to the shops. And once you've done your routinary market drive, nothing else to do. So if you have your own business like what we did when we were in New Zealand, it's okay. But other than that, it's a pretty boring situation. It's nice to go to the beaches though. You can go fishing, watch the waves, short drives. Short drives would be fun. Going in scenic drive along the Kapiti coast. So one day my wife and I decided to go to the South Island. We had to go by boat, go to the other side of the island, South Island, and that was fun, especially when you go around in winter. There's no snow in New Zealand, but in Australia we haven't lived in a snowy area. We used to live in Bathurst. If you are familiar with the Bathurst race that normally happens September, October every year. That's fun as well. And to watch the race, it's like 24-hour race non-stop. It's like what they do in America, the Indy. I think it's called the Indy 500, whatever they call it. We have one like that in Bathurst. So we have lived in a few different places in Australia, but the Gold Coast is the place where we actually live the longest. It's a happier place because you have a lot of places to go. When the kids were mini or when they were younger, between when they were in primary school. Every week we used to go to Movie World or Whitewater World, Movie World, and we normally buy this yearly theme park membership. Used to be like $90 when they were on promotion years ago, and we normally go to the theme parks weekly. Yeah, so that was an enjoyment that the kids been there, done that. If you look at our Facebook page or look at our YouTube videos, there's 1, 2, or 3 photos that would show you trips to Movie World. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. The kids would stay there. We would go to Movie World during the day, early in the morning, around 9 when it starts to open, and then finish up in the Avo in late afternoon around 4:30. We would pack our stuff, kids swimwear, so you will have things like what do you normally bring? The towels, obviously, like swim attires. Google sometimes. I need to go back to the lane. Sorry. Right, so this area is called Ashmore. It's another suburb. There's a lot of suburbs close to each other. It's like anywhere in the world, I suppose. But it's pretty chill because kids are already at school. Parents would have been at work already. Those who have brought their kids to school have gone back to school, or they go to the shops, market, groceries. Yeah, like me, I love going to groceries. That's my favorite thing to do. I spend nearly every day going to the shops. That's what my wife would normally say. Yeah, where are you going? Yeah, like, yeah, in my jeans, polo shirt, couple of Woolies or Coles bags, and like, yeah, I'm going to buy this and that. So I don't normally. Sometimes I always buy fruits by bulk. A lot of salmon. That's what we normally eat. Me and wife trying to be healthy, so to speak. We have diabetes. We love sodas. We used to drink a lot of them in our younger days, but we've slowed down. We've nearly stopped. I don't normally drink soft drinks, maybe once or twice a month. Considering I've got stuck in the fast food industry, I have a very strong I normally don't drink any of those stuff at work or when we go to places, special occasions. We don't do our best not to drink standard fizzy drinks. Sometimes I drink zero, Coke Zero, or just water. We have this favorite, my wife and I have this favorite juice drink that we normally drink. Try, pretty expensive, but try to. It's like $5 a liter of juice. It's this mixture of different healthy fruit drink, they normally say. And yeah, that's what we do, drink, buy, and it doesn't last very long. Few hours and all disappears. So I sneakily buy this mixed other juices, put it on the side of the fridge, and buy like 4 or 3 lots of the 2-liter ones, and they disappear really fast. Because my youngest son, who still lives with us, likes juices as well. He loves drinking them. So that's normal in the family. It's only me, my wife, and my youngest son. It's the 3 of us who lives in the house at the moment. Sean has moved out 4 or 5 years ago to study, to go to live in Brisbane. I need to park. Right, so this is where I normally buy my special stuff. It's called a discount grocery outlet. www.discountgroceryoutlet, .com.au. That's the website. So I'm not advertising them. You can go into the website and you will find out that they sell cheap stuff. So if you live in Queensland, especially in the Gold Coast, this is the go-to place to buy the stuff. Yeah, see that? Discount grocery outlet .com.au. Alright, so this is our first destination. I'm gonna go. Alright, I'm just gonna go do a quick in and out purchase. Okay, I forgot my card, so I need to use the phone to pay for the groceries. That means 22 minutes. Oh, so this shop now opens at 9. They used to open earlier. I think it was 8:30.